All right, so today we're going to be thinking about the way animals move, and we've got this really fun book called Who Hops by Katie Davis to look at it. And what I did is I bought 2 copies of the book, and I did something that we never ever even think about doing with books. I cut the book into pieces so that we could actually hold up more than 1 page at a time. So the book thinks about the different ways that animals move. And then I don't know if you ever saw this on Sesame Street. It was like they would show you 4 things, and then you would pick the one thing that doesn't belong. So I'm going to show you 4 animals. I'm going to show you a frog, and I'm going to show you a rabbit, and I'm going to show you a kangaroo, and I'm going to show you a cow. And you're going to tell me which of those animals hop and which of those don't. What do you think?
The kangaroo and the bunny and the frog hop, but the cow doesn't.
That's right. And I don't know if you can see how the eyes on the cow when you say the cow hops with the text of the story. And it says, no, they don't. It says cows give milk, moo, and they give milk, but they don't hop. And it says it would never work. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pretend to be the animals that are not the way they move, and then we'll go back through and pick some of the animals that are the hoppers or the crawlers or the swimmers as we go through the story. All right, so let's breathe our wings up, because we want, maybe one way we think about animals is that they fly. All right, so breathe your wings up. And exhale them down. Remember, at the beginning of our yoga practice, we're just taking a good deep breath to kind of be right here, right now, in this moment. So breath in and breath out.
Miss Broam.
Yes, Lucy?
I just had my wellness visit yesterday, and I had to get shots in my arms.
Oh, so how do they feel when you move your arms?
Well, my dad said it's a good thing that this is today, because then my arms are going to be moving around, so it will start getting less sore.
That's what I understand about a shot. The more you move the muscle afterwards, the better. So there you go. A few more breathing wings. That'll be good for your shoulders. All right. There's Lydia Claire. Hey, Lydia Claire. How are you today? We're thinking about the way animals move, so we got a butterfly flapping her wings here to get started. Are you on the porch today? Very good. Welcome, welcome. All right, so we are thinking about the way animals move, Lydia Claire, and we're reading the book Who's Hops to get her done. And we just thought about animals that hop, like frogs and kangaroos and rabbits, but we thought about cows and we said, bah, cows don't hop. So let's warm up our body with cow posture. So knees under hips and hands under shoulders as you work your belly down. For your cow. And remember, we're going to match that with the cat pose. So we're going to take our back up as we let our head be heavy, and then roll through with the breath in and the breath out. Breath in and the breath out. Warming up our back. In, breath in, air up your nose, and then air out your body. Oh, good. I hear some breathing. All right. Awesome sauce. Okay, so the next way that animals may move is we're going to think about animals that fly. All right. What animals do you know that fly?
Birds.
Birds fly, right? Lady Claire, what you thinking?
Bees can fly.
Bees can fly?
And so can butterflies.
Yeah, we pretended to be a butterfly with our first breathing pattern.
Flying squirrel.
Oh, we got squirrels that fly. All right, we got birds fly. We got bats that fly. Flies fly. How about rhinos fly?
They do not fly.
And that's what we're doing, Lydia Claire. We're picking the one animal that doesn't do what it says the other animals can do. So no, they don't. The book says rhinos eat grass and take lots of baths, but they don't fly. Great, says the rhino. Now you tell me, because he did try to fly. All right, so let's be a rhino. So let's pick a right leg forward, left leg back, all right? And stand up nice and tall in your space. And to make a rhino horn today, take your hands together and we're gonna have warrior 1 feet. So bend the forward leg and extend the back leg and reach up high for your rhino. Now we're only gonna do this on one side of the body because we have another animal later in our story that can help us get this done on the other side. So just pay attention if you've got your right leg forward and left leg back, because we will do the opposite when we work our warrior 1 posture with our rhino horn here. What other animals also have 1 horn? Can you think? You might need to use your imagination. How about a unicorn? Does a unicorn have 1 horn?
No.
Yeah, sometimes I've heard rhinos described as unicorns. And also narwhals, right? Narwhals have 1 tooth that grows through their head like a horn. Okay, now we're moving like who slithers?
A snake.
A snake would slither. What other animal would slither?
Sloth.
Say it again.
A sloth might
A
slither.
sloth would slither. He definitely moves very slowly.
And a snail.
Snail. All right, so we got a salamander. And we got, there's the snake Lydia Claire mentioned. There's this snail that Lucy mentioned. And then how about an elephant?
No.
No, they don't. The book reads, me, slither, come on, you're cracking me up. Stop, I can't take it anymore. Elephants have hairy babies and wiggly trunks, but they don't slither. To be an elephant with your body, reach your arms up high overhead and then fold your body. And then take 1 hand to your forehead and slip the other arm through the hole that you create and let that be your elephant trunk as you wave your body back and forth. And, well, how would you describe an elephant moves if it doesn't slither? We can't say it flies, huh? All right, relax your arms and then take your other hand to your forehead and slip the trunk through that way and just get a different stretch. Maybe, Lucy, that'll feel good in your shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out and wobbling. I think elephants must kind of lumber, right? They move in a heavy way. That's what I'm kind of wondering. All right. Who swims? What animals swim?
Hippopotamus.
Okay, yeah.
Fish.
Lucy said fish, yeah.
Sure.
Goldfish
again?
don't swim, and
Sharks,
don't swim in the
octopus.
ocean.
Octopus, ducks. How about a shark?
They swim.
Yeah. Oh,
How
and
about a
Whales
whale?
swim.
this one.
How about an anteater?
No.
No.
They don't. All right, anteaters eat ants and have long sticky tongues, but they don't swim. And the anteater says, I just ate, so I really shouldn't go swimming anyway. All right, so what we're gonna do for anteater is go back to the table position, like cow pose. It's at this time, keep the spine neutral, so you don't like let it flop or you don't let it round. Keep it neutral, and then take your anteater's nose out. All right, and then make it that long sticky tongue shoot out from the nose of the anteater, and then go ahead and stick out the opposite leg for the anteater's tail, right? And so this is a movement we've practiced before, pretended to be other animals, and this one is one that helps us practice strengthening the whole back body. There you go. All right, try the other side of the body. I get anteaters and aardvarks mixed up sometimes in my mind. They both feast on ants. But one has more of a piggy look to it. And even though they both are mammals and have hair, one has lots more hair. And the one that we're being today is the hairy one.
Ooh.
All right, do one more round. All right, good stretch. Okay, we've got the movement of crawling next. So which critters would crawl?
Babies.
Oh yeah, babies crawl. That would be the people critters.
Yeah.
How about spiders?
Spiders crawl.
Spiders crawl. How about crabs?
They crawl.
Yeah, how about crocodiles?
They crawl.
How about giraffes?
They crawl. What? No.
They don't.
They don't. This is where we say they don't. And this time the giraffe says, that's not a good idea. Giraffes eat leaves and have really tall babies, but they don't crawl. All right.
They have less bones too.
Oh, do they? I didn't know that. All right, so this is where we're going to do the rhino movement, except we're going to call it a giraffe. So find your warrior one foot forward, 1 foot back, right? And then you're going to extend the neck of your giraffe up tall, right? Way up high. So you're doing the opposite footwork here to get the stretch and the strengthening of the warrior one posture on the other side. And now our hands together will represent the horn of the rhino. Now our hands together will represent the long of the giraffe. Welcome to wobble. That's you getting stronger. Hold the tummy tight. Relax your shoulders. Smile on your face. Have you ever fed the giraffes?
Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom.
Oh, yours is eating. I like that, Lydia Claire. Yum, 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 yum. One more breath. And let go. All right, and then come on back. And the last question in the book is, what animal hops and flies and slithers and swims and crawls? And Lucy Goosey already figured this out because she said that babies crawl. What animal can do it all?
People.
Yeah, people can, right? People can get all the movement done. All right, so we'll go back through and we'll take turns choosing. And let's do some of the other animals before we rest today. All right, so we're back on the hopping. And so, Lydia Claire, do you want to do frog or rabbit?
Rabbit.
Rabbit, okay? Or kangaroo. Let's do rabbit. All right, so the idea with rabbit pose is you're going to maybe roll the edges of your mat up or get a little pillow off your bed, Foster, or off the couch, Lucy Goosey. But the idea with rabbit pose is you're going to stretch out the neck and the back of the body. So I like to roll my mat up because the crown of your head, the top of your head, is going to that cushy spot, okay? You're going to have your hips over your knees. All right, and then you're going to take your rabbit ears back and up. So you're joining your hands together once you get your head in place. All right, so I'm going to put the crown of my head down on my rolly part of my mat and then reach my rabbit ears up and stretch knuckles to the sky. And that's going to be my rabbit posture. And if I roll just a smidge forward, I feel a stretch in my neck and my shoulders. And keep pulling knuckles high, shoulders away from the ears. And that's our hoppy rabbit. Breathe in and breathe out. Yay! All right, Foster. When we think about the animals that fly, would you like to do the bird or the bat or the fly?
Bat.
The bat. I like that one too. So bats spend their time upside down, right? Yesterday, my dad found a bat in his garage. That was really wild. It was just about this big, and he was hanging from the rafters. So what you want to do is go upside down. So we're going to do shoulder stand for this. So you're going to be on your bat body, all right? And you're going to have your hips go up in the air, all right? And you're going to support your hips maybe with your hands, yeah? All right.
I know that one.
Your feet are reaching to the ceiling, And you've got good space because the weight is in the shoulders. So you're not squishing out your neck. This pose is also called candlestick, as well as bat. And sometimes, of course, we call it shoulder stand. Now you could play with your bat and you can take your toes overhead. You can play with one leg
Oh God.
high, or you could do plow pose and take both legs and drop them overhead. All right, watch your breathing. Make sure you're still breathing as you work your back. And then roll your back body down and wobble side to side. Yay! All right, so now let's see, Lucy, or is it your turn?
It's 6:28.
All right, which one do you want to do for slithers? We've got the animals we didn't do were salamander, snake, and snail. How would you like to do that?
Snake.
Snake pose. And we do snake pose when we do our sun salutation sequence, right? So we know to get on our bellies. And you can put your elbows under your shoulders and kind of work into it. Like we call this also the Sphinx pose. But for snake, we take our hands under our shoulders and we push up, keeping the elbows into the body. All right, for snake pose. And then remember, you can have a rattlesnake if you take your feet and you tap them. There you go, Lucy. I hear your rattlesnake. I know to stay away. You stand clear. All right. Now let's see. We've got one more way of moving. We got swimming. Oh, we're not swimming and crawling yet. All right. And how's our time? Oh, we're about ready to rest, aren't we? All right. Let's try swimming. And let's see who we didn't do fish or shark.
Let's do shark.
Let's do shark. Okay. All right, so shark pose is back down on the belly like we were with the snake, and the arms are going to be like in rabbit pose. So you're going to grab the hands together, knuckles to the ceiling, and you're strengthening the whole back body. See if you can even lift those toes off the mat. And keep breathing. All right. Another shark pose I really love to do is to take your knees wide like child's pose, hips to heels, and take your namaste hands together behind your neck. So they're going to go up and over behind your neck as you lean your forehead towards the ground. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. All right. I love that one. That was very relaxing and restful. Okay. So let's go ahead and rest. And today what we're going to do is we're going to pretend like you have a flashlight that you shine on all the parts of the body. All right. Here's Miss Broam's flashlight. Uh-oh. It's not going to play. You think my battery left me? Oh, there it goes. Is it on now? All right, so you're going to take your flashlight, and you have a pretend one when Miss Broam has one here to share. All right, and the idea is that you're going to take this flashlight, and you're going to shine it on parts of the body. And remember, we're animals that can crawl and swim and hop, and we can do all the things that animals do. So go ahead and rest any way that you would like to rest today. You can put your legs up on the bed or the couch. You can lay out flat. I see Lucy Goosey's got a buddy to rest with today. That's always fun. All right, so the light is going to shine right in your heart of you. And I want you to feel that light move through each part of your body. One way we can really rest is to tune in how each part of our body feels. So like Lucy had shots this week. So as we move over to the right shoulder and shine the light on the shoulder, she might still feel that shot and that tense and that soreness in that part of her body. We're going to travel down the right arm all the way through the elbow and into the forearm and into the wrist and the hand. And then feel the light shine on each finger and thumb. and feel it shine in between each finger and thumb. And then just really feel this hand feel warm and relaxed and quiet and still. Feel the light travel back up through the right wrist, into the right arm, up through the elbow, into the arm, into that shoulder, and back to the heart. And then now feel it travel over to the left side of you, the left shoulder, upper arm, elbow. You can go outside to feel the elbow or inside to feel the elbow crease. Feel the forearm, feel the wrist, feel the hand, and feel the light shine on each of those fingers and between each space of the fingers and into the thumb. And feel that hand relax and soften and feel quiet. Just let everything relax, no tightness, no tension, no work happening in your body right now. And then feel the light travel back up the hand, through the wrist, into the arm, up into the left shoulder, and into the heart. Now feel the light travel down into your belly. And from your belly, go down through the right hip and into the right leg and into the knee, the lower leg, the foot. And feel the light shine on your toes and on your heels. And feel it shine on the bottom of the foot and the side of the foot and the top of the foot. And then feel the whole foot relax. Your foot feels soft and resting. It's not having any work to do. It's just taking it easy and it feels good. The light travels up the right foot into the right ankle and right leg into the knee, into the thigh, and over to the right hip, and then across to the left hip. And down it goes into the left leg, left knee, left lower leg, left ankle, left foot. And feel the whole foot relax and feel warm with the light shining on it. The toes relax, the space between the toes, the heel, the bottom of the foot, the top of the foot, the sides of the foot. Your body is quiet and still. It's a chance to just take it easy and rest. So the light travels back up now, the left side of the body. It's going to go up, back up into the knee and back into the upper leg, the hip, and over to the belly. And then it travels around your waist, just like a big old hula hoop, shining light and warmth around the middle of you. And it feels almost like a hug, and it feels good. And then up the back it goes and all the way to the shoulders. And then over to the chest and up the neck. Sides of the neck into the chin and the face, and it relaxes the muscles around your mouth, around your ears, around your nose, around your eyes, the muscles around the hairline, and your whole face relax. Your whole face feels soft and quiet and still. And then the flashlight shines into the hairline and up to where all the hair covers your head. And your whole top of your head is soft, no tension, no tightness, no headaches, no pains. And then the light comes back down the body and straight back to the heart. We'll take a few seconds now to be quiet and still. And now bring some movement back into your body by wiggling and jiggling and maybe rolling fingers or rotating wrists or ankles or rocking your head side to side. Your body may would like a full body stretch. Oh, and if you're laying down and want to pull knees into the chest and rock on your back body, and then make your way to your side body. And then finally come up to a tall seated position. And let's think about how we feel. How'd you like that idea of the flashlight shining on each part of you?
I liked it.
I like that too because it helps me really focus on that one part of the body because I'm really easily distracted. So that's a strategy that helps me think about my shoulder, think about my hands, think about my foot. Did anybody find that you had a pain somewhere in your body? Lucy, did you feel the soreness in your where your shots were when you went through? Did you feel that, or you kind of did recognize? Did anybody find out an owie that you hadn't really known that you had, like in your leg, or a pain that you had in your back or anything? Maybe not. No. Sometimes I'll notice when I do it, oh, I have an ache or pain in my low back, because that's sometimes somewhere where I feel a pain, or I'll feel like my legs are tired, or like it'll make me stop and think and be aware, because I don't know about you, but sometimes we're just so busy, I don't even stop and feel when some part of me is not really feeling 100%, and that helps me kind of zero in. Now, how does it feel after you rest and you take a moment to be still and quiet? You have pleasant feelings or unpleasant feelings? What are y'all thinking?
Pleasant.
Yeah, you feel mostly pleasant feelings. So one thing I was learning this week is that when we are scared, thank you, Lucy, I see your thumbs up. When we are scared, it's not always that our brain has recognized something to be fearful of. It is sometimes that part of our brain that we call the security guard, the amygdala, is like, ah, there's a problem, right? And sometimes that part of us, the best way to calm the amygdala and help it not to overreact or say we're in danger when it's not really danger is to take some time to be still and quiet. So I love the way our yoga can help us be healthy in our bodies, but also in the way we manage our emotions and in the way our brain works as well. So yay for yoga. Are you ready to sing some namaste?
Seriously, Lucy?
Seriously, Foster? Here we go. Namaste is what we say to the good in you from the good in me. Say namaste every day and the world will live in harmony. All right, yogi friends, I'll see you on Thursday for books about how animals move. And then we'll have one more week of fun next week together. Y'all have a great day.
Bye.